Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Crafting with Holly. It is the 4th Friday of November. I hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving yesterday. Today is Black Friday. You know that there's going to be a special on the Close to My Heart website, and you will more than likely qualify for the Stamp of the Month. And so that's why I am here. Every Friday I pop in here and I share a different piece of artwork featuring that month's Stamp of the Month, and it happens to be this Thanks a Bunch. You've got like less than 7 days left in the month to purchase this set, and don't forget our VIPs. It is free with a $50 purchase, and if you're not a VIP, it is only $5 with that online $50 purchase. And we have an incredible VIP promotion going on right now that I will link down in the comments below. You are definitely going to want to join as a VIP if you are not already. And those of you that are VIPs, if your membership is up for renewal in November, December, or January, you're also going to get that added bonus of $10 in VIP credit to your account. So it is just such an incredible time to be a VIP at Close to My Heart. And this set is one of those awesome bonuses that you get for being a VIP. And we are now a full month into this amazing catalog. Many items that have sold out are back in stock, including those beautiful Silver Bells card making workshop. If you have not grabbed this, you guys, please do so. You are going to want to get this collection just for these beautiful bells alone. This thin cut is so amazing. You get this beautiful bow, you get the topper to the ornaments, you also get the ornament which will cut any color ornament that you desire. And I have some really beautiful cards to share with you from this collection. I created not only the one that the company created, but I'm sharing with you a better option with glitter paper and then a best option that is interactive. And this one has a beautiful little belly band and the card opens up. I can't wait to teach you this. In fact, our Palooza starts at the beginning of December, and every month my girlfriends Dana, Tina, and myself put on a Palooza for each of the paper collections, and Silver Bells is the one that we're featuring in the month of December. So grab those supplies. There is a video in my YouTube channel that will also walk you through what you'll need for that Palooza. And then this is the beautiful evergreen, and we also have another event coming up in January that is featuring this beautiful collection. So many great things in this catalog that you're going to want to grab, and you get a free copy when you make an online purchase as well. So make sure that you add that free copy to your shopping cart. So let's talk about the Stamp of the Month and the artwork that I've created for you. At the beginning of the month, I shared with you how to make this 2-page layout, and all of the details are on the guide that I created. You'll get that guide from me when you qualify for this. On the second week, I shared how to make this card, and last week I shared how to make this adorable card. And today I'm going to share with you how to make this one. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to put these other projects out of the way. I'm going to make sure that you guys can see this front and center. I apologize if this mat is not straight. And I want to first of all walk you through this amazing color technique that I learned at convention this year, which is just taking a fan brush like so, and there are 3 different fan brushes that I purchased at Michael's. You can get them in any size, but today I'm going to use, I believe it's the smaller one that I used for the card, and I'm just going to share with you some really fun ways to use it. I want to show you what it looks like when you first ink in the Intense Black ink, and then I want to share with you what it looks like when you do the swishing, as I call it, and then stamp with the Intense Black ink. You really do want to make sure that this ink is dry though, and that's why I want you to see the difference in those 2 looks. So let me just get my supplies set up here for you. And the first color that we're going to use is the Honey Butter, and what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to squeeze your ink pad so that you get ink in the lid, just like so. And then I have some water over here, and I've got a paper towel. And we're going to get that brush wet with some water, and we just want to use the color that's in the lid, and we're just going to kind of get it onto the brush like so. And the more water you add, kind of the softer the color is going to look. And then we're just going to swish it back and forth. And do you see how beautiful that color looks? And you're going to pick that color up again on the brush, and you're just going to keep swiping. And if you need to add more water, you can do that as well. But this is just going to create a really beautiful look on your card. And then if you need to, grab more color as you go, pick up as much as you need. And we're going to just kind of sweep this across so that it blends together. And look at how beautiful that is. Isn't that so cool? And because my intense black ink has already dried, it is not bleeding at all. And then the next color that we're going to pick up is Mocha. Again, do the same thing. I cleaned off my brush. I got some more water in it. And this is definitely a lot more intense than the honey butter. And we're just going to keep getting a lot of color on this brush and just keep swiping it back and forth. The more color you put on your brush, the smoother it is going to look. And again, it'll fill in as well. And if you want those fanned out looks like that, just grab this and just fan it right there on the edge. Isn't that so cool? That one is beautiful. And then the last color is the Desert Rose. And again, we're just going to sweep it just like that. And again, just keep pulling that color. Isn't that so beautiful? I love that. Okay, so that's what it looks like when you first stamp the intense black ink and then you add color. Now, I want to show you the opposite way. So now let's just grab this again. We're going to do this a couple of times. And then we're going to just swipe it across the top. Again, just keep picking up color so that it will smooth out the way you want it to. Like, it's never going to look the same because it just creates such a cool look every time. Okay, now we're going to do Mocha again. And again, just grab some color here. And I want it to be a little bit softer than that one. That one's a little bit more heavy-handed than I wanted it to be. Let's just get some of the color right there and just kind of smooth that, just like so. And then Desert Rose. And then just swipe it. You want them to kind of run together. Just like that. Okay? That looks great. Okay, let me get this out of the way, wipe up that little piece of water that I got on there. It's not too wet, which is good. So now I'm going to grab my intense black ink and we're going to ink that up really good. I'm going to grab the foam pad, which I did have. Ah, here it is. Let's grab that foam pad here. That way we get a nice crisp image. And I'm going to just stamp that right in the center, just like so. Hold it there for a few seconds so that ink can really absorb into the cardstock. And then let's pull that off. So it's a little bit softer than I would like it to be. I really like how it looks more intense. So therefore, I'm going to recommend that you stamp your image first and then go back and sweep it with the color, okay? But now you've seen two different ways to do it. So let's do our sample. So let's ink this up. And I lined this stamp set up with my Versamat, and it's pretty darn close to my original one. And I love this, how Thankful is a different design. The image design is shaped different, and they kind of nest together. That is so, so cool. I don't know of any other stamp set that we have had that offered that. so we're going to just stamp this really good. Let that absorb into the White Daisy cardstock. That is beautiful. I'm going to set that off to the side now. And let's go from the beginning and squeeze our ink pads. And then we're going to grab that water brush. And now this is the final card. So we are going to start this up here. And we're just going to swish. That is so, so pretty. I'm going to grab just a little bit more color right here in the center, just like so. Oh, I love that. Okay, so now let's grab Mocha, and we want those to kind of be blended together. Let's get that really nice and wet. So I don't want it to be too saturated. We're going to start that right there. Ah, that's perfect. Maybe just grab a little bit more color right there. Oh, I love that. And then Desert Rose is the last one. And again, that is going to just be blended. And I want it to come all the way down to the bottom of the card, just like that. Oh my goodness, I love how that turned out. And then I just want to fan those sides just a little bit more so that they stand out just a little bit more. And there you go. That looks fabulous, doesn't it? Okay, so now we are ready to let that dry. We are going to start assembling the card. I've already done a lot of the hard parts. I've created my bows. I've already put the vines on my leaves. So now all we need to do is just attach the pattern paper. And where, oh where did I put my tape runner? Behind me, huh? And of course it's ready to run out, and I've got a refill sitting right here. How do you like that? And let's get that extra little piece of adhesive off. This pattern is from Make It From Your Heart Volume 6. And I am really enjoying that book. It is so fun. The patterns are so different than any of the other patterns that we have had in our other programs. And I really love the simplicity of these patterns. Okay, and now we're going to attach this with some foam tape onto there. It'll also help it to dry a little more flat. Let me grab my scissors here and just trim off some of this foam tape. Just like so. There we go. And let's glue this down. I'm going to just put glue right here in the center because I want to be able to tuck that leaf in. And let's just see where the 1 inch mark is where we're putting this right down like that. So at the 1 4 inch mark. And then we're going to attach this, and then we will attach those leaves and we will be done. That's going to go on there just like so. And then I'm going to just get some adhesive on the back of this and tuck it right down in there like that. And then I'm going to use some glue dots, which I brought out here. Getting down to the end of that one as well. But I'm going to just press that right onto the glue dot and kind of squeeze it so that it's just on the back of my bow. Just like that, and it's going to just sit right like that. And then these little guys, I'm going to put some foam tape just down at the bottom because I want them to kind of fall off the card and they still need to be raised up a little bit. So this little guy is going to come down here. This one's going to crisscross underneath. Let's have him crisscross right like that. And then one more little glue dot. And there we go. And that little guy is done. Oh my goodness. Well, I hope that you have enjoyed these projects this month. I have had so much fun creating them and sharing them with you. And I can't wait to share with you what is coming up next month in December. So thank you so much, you guys, for joining me. Thank you for subscribing and liking and following me. And if you have anybody that is crafty that you think would like to learn from me, I would love it if you would share my channel with them as well. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you next week.